Hello everyone, welcome to the episode of Casual Talks, episode number 16 I guess, yeah. In today's Casual Talks, we'll talk about the Ganas, that is in astrology, that is Jyotisha. There is two things that I give importance to. There is most of the astrology I don't give importance, but there are some important information in Jyotisha or astrology that we have to consider because it will determine how we act in the society. So the thing is in astrology, right, there are a lot of things like sun, moon, Jupiter, Saturn, like there are a lot of planets, Navagraha, that is Shani, Rahu, Ketu, Buddha, Shukra, Surya, Chandra. So there are a lot of things, but I give importance only to Chandra that is moon, because moon represents subconscious mind, that is the Sukshma Sharira, astral body. So this moon is important for our transcendence. So I give importance to astrology only for transcendence, that is whatever is required for our transcendence, right? That I give importance to. So since our astral body is made up of our emotion and intellect, and since that emotion and intellect depends upon the Chandra, that is the moon sign, I'm giving importance to the moon sign in astrology. Otherwise, I wouldn't give importance to astrology in spirituality, because spirituality means it is all about connecting with the higher self and transcending, and not caring about astrological charts or birth charts and all. But since astrology has some valid information for transcendence, we are giving importance only to the moon sign. So how can you determine your moon sign? Moon sign can be determined by installing your Hindu calendar app, and you can feed in your date of birth and time of birth. After doing that, you will get nakshatra. So your nakshatra, out of 27 nakshatra, will be one of them. And what you have to do is you have to find which is your pada number also will be given. If you feed in your date of birth and time of birth in Hindu calendar app, you will get your nakshatra out of the 27, and also you will get the pada number. So 27 into that pada number, you will get that out of 108, you will get your character number. So the thing is, out of those characters, right, out of those nakshatras, there are 3 divisions. So each nakshatra is divided into 3 ganas. So every nakshatra belongs to one of the 3 ganas. So there are total 3 ganas: Devagana, Manushagana, Rakshasagana. So Devagana means those people are more spiritual in nature. They try to bring righteousness, virtue in the society. They care about others more than themselves. So the Devagana is Ashwini, Mragashira, Punarvasu, Pushya, Hasta, Swati, Anuradha, Shravana, Revati. So these are the Devagana nakshatras. So Devagana means they give importance to helping the society rather than doing it for themselves. So the thing is, during Kali Yuga, right, the Devagana nakshatras are less in the society. And that is, they are very scarce in the society. Whereas the Manushagana and Rakshasagana is more in the society. That is, when the solar system is away from the center of mass of Milky Way galaxy, that is when it is away from the Sagittarius A black hole, what happens is the righteousness and virtue decreases in species. So the Manushagana and Rakshasagana will be more dominant in nature, and those nakshatras will be more in population, whereas the Devaganas will be less in population. In Satyuga, the Devaganas will be more in population. So people like Ashwini, Mragashira, Punarasu, Pushya, Hasta, Swati, Anuradha, Shravana, Revati will be more in Satyuga, whereas in Kali Yuga they will be less. And in Kali Yuga, Manushagana and Rakshasagana will be prominent. They will be more in population. So Manushagana is Bharani, Rohini, Ardra, Purva Falguni, Uttara Falguni, Purva Ashada, Uttara Ashada, Purva Bhadrapada, Uttara Bhadrapada. So Manushagana is like they are like dumb people who follow others. Like they don't have their own set of characteristics. So they rather follow the Rakshasagana or Devagana. So in Satyuga they will be following the Devagana people, whereas in Kali Yuga the Manushagana people will be following the Rakshasagana people, because the Manushagana will find Rakshasagana more attractive because of the less ether in the air, like how Sadhguru tells, right? Since the ether in the air is less during Kali Yuga, that is the wisdom. Ether represents wisdom. That is less in Kali Yuga, due to which Manushagana people will be following Rakshasagana people. So the Rakshasagana is Kritika, Ashlesha, Maga, Chitra, Vishaka, Jeshta, Mula, Danishta, Shatabisha. So these nakshatras are Rakshasagana, and they are more of selfish nature. That is, they will be thinking how to benefit themselves rather than the society. First they will think about themselves, then they will think about the society. So that is what Rakshasa Gana is, and they are more attractive in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga, if someone is speaking on social media with the nakshatra being in Rakshasa Gana, they'll be more attractive to the audience because the audience will relate well with them. They'll be more relatable, they'll be more funny. So that is why now the population is more, they have the tendency of Rakshasa Gana. It's becoming selfish day by day, and it will reach a point where we will not leave anything on planet Earth. All the resources will be used. The population will increase so much that Mother Nature will be conquered, and there will be no animals left. That is, everything will go extinct, and it will be very disastrous, the end point of Kali Yuga. So this YouTube channel is for people who want to transcend before that happens, like before that selfishness of humans increase and it reaches to a point where there is only technology on Earth. There is no, like how you see in Cyberpunk, right? Only technology. There will be no trees, plants, nothing will be there because everything will be used, everything will be exploited. And it will be like a Cyberpunk game only, 2077, I guess. So it will be like full buildings, and in the name of development, technology, everyone will be facing some mental health issue, and some chip will be inserted inside the brain to cure the mental health issue. Everyone will be suffering with the OCD, bipolar, all the mental diseases will come if you don't meditate. And that is why this YouTube channel is for people who don't want to live in that cyberpunk era, who want to transcend to astral planets before that happens in the Kali Yuga. So it's all up to you. You can reincarnate back to here. No one is forcing you to go to astral planets. It is only for your own will, that is your free will. You have the free will to transcend. Again, in the eyes of Shiva, there is no free will. You are already destined to go to astral planets or not go to astral planets. But in the Leela, in the cosmic Leela, in the bigger picture of Maya, the day when you will transcend is decided, and you have the free will. That is, in the eyes of your character, in the eyes of Aditya, in the eyes of humans, you have the free will to transcend. So, yeah, this YouTube channel is for that purpose. For the people who don't want to see that technological outburst, who don't want to go to that era of Kali Yuga, where there is no Mother Nature. It's full of technology. That is, Mother Nature itself became technology because the humans didn't want a biotic environment. They wanted abiotic environment. Yeah. So that is what is going on. In Kali Yuga, Rakshasa Gana will be dominant. People with Kritika, Ashlesha, Maga, Chitra, Vishaka, Jeshta, Mula, Dhanishta, Shatabhisha Nakshatra will be more attractive, will be more dominant, and they will increase the population and they will control the population. People with Devagana will be ignored. That is, Ashwini, Mrigashira, Punarvasu, Pushya, Hasta, Swati, Anuradha, Shravana, Revati Nakshatra will be ignored in the society. And Manushagana are dumb people. That is, Bharani, Rohini, Ardra, Pura Falguni, Uttara Falguni, Pura Ashada, Uttara Ashada, Pura Bhadrapada, Uttara Bhadrapada. They just follow. Like whoever is dominant in the society, they will just follow them. They don't have their own brain. So that is what Manushagana is. And the next topic I want to talk about is Nadis. So there are total 3 Nadi. So the one is Adi Nadi. Adi Nadi means it starts from the Muladhara Chakra. Madhya Nadi means it starts from the Anahata Chakra. Antya Nadi means it starts from the Sahasrara Chakra. So there again nakshatras are divided into 3 categories. That is, every one of the 27 nakshatra either belong to one of the 3 categories. That is, some nakshatras belong to Adi Nadi, some belong to Madhya Nadi, some belong to Antya Nadi. So Adi Nadi means it starts from Muladhara Chakra. So Ashwini Nakshatra, Ardra, Punarvasu, Uttara Falguni, Hasta, Jeshta, Mula, Shatabhisha, Pura Bhadrapada Nakshatra start from the Muladhara Chakra. So they will love food. That is, they love food, sleep, sex, power, money, fame. They love that. They belong to the lower chakras. And Madhya Nadi means Bharani, Mrigashira, Pushya, Hasta, Chitra, Anuradha, Purva Ashada, Dhanishta, Uttara Bhadrapada. So that is Madhya Nadi. Madhya Nadi means their Kundalini starts from the Anahata Chakra. So they will be more looking towards love, depression. So they will have that strong Anahata Chakra, due to which they will feel all the emotions like love, depression, anxiety, disappointment. They will be like the drama queens. That is, right, like in relationships and all, they will be like drama queens. They will not be thinking about society. They'll only be thinking about the relationships, like like they'll go deep inside love. And Antyanadi. Antyanadi means Kritika Nakshatra, Rohini, Ashlesha, Maga, Swati, Vishaka, Uttarashada, Shravana, Revati. So this is Antyanadi. Antyanadi means it starts from there. Kundalini starts at Sahasrara Chakra. So these nakshatras, they get information from the higher realms. That is, since their Kundalini starts at Sahasrara Chakra, they will be thinking about why world exists, like why the existence is there, what is the nature of reality, what is the purpose of my life. They'll be thinking all that spiritual questions. So the Antyanadi people will be thinking about spiritual questions, and Madhyanadi people will be thinking about bhakti, that is love, and Adinadi people will be thinking like animals, like they'll be thinking about food, sleep, sex, and all that, lower three chakras. Madhyanadi is this chakra, and finally Antyanadi is Sahasrara chakra. So these are the two topics that I wanted to talk in this video. That is, one is Ganas and another is Nadis. So Ganas are Ganas define your nature, that is your moral values. So Ganas represent your moral values. Are you selfish, selfless, or that is, are you Rajas, Tamas, or Sattva Guna? So the thing is, Devagana is Sattva Guna, sattvic in nature. Manusha Gana is tamasic in nature. They follow others. They don't like to have their own moral values. They follow whoever is dominant in nature. And Rakshasa Gana is rajasic in nature, full egoistic. So that is the Gana. So Ganas represent your gunas, your nature, your behavior, attitude, and more of the selfish and selfless nature. So yeah, it represents your characteristics. And Nadi represents from where your Kundalini starts, that is bodily functions. So Nadis means it says from where your energy starts. So for this Antyanadi, their energy starts in Sahasrara. So they'll be thinking about the existence. Madhyanadi people will be since it starts, their Kundalini starts in Anahata, they will be thinking about love. And finally Adinadi people will be since their Kundalini starts in Mooladhara, they'll be thinking about survival instincts like food, sleep, sex, etc. So these are the two key points I wanted to mention in the video. So these are the places where astrology is important. See, other than these, right, astrology is not that important. You just have to know your nakshatra. Nakshatra means your, it shows your subconscious mind. So once you get to know your subconscious mind, that is the Sukshma Sharira, it will be easier for you to know yourself. It will be easier for you to transcend. Because once you know yourself, you'll be able to figure out your strength and weakness. Once you figure out your strength and weakness, you'll be able to get rid of the weakness and focus on your strengths, so that finally you will be like a Revati Nakshatra. So the thing is, evolution wise, you have to go like that only. Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, Rohini, Mragashira, Ardha, Punarsa, Pushya, Ashlishta, Maga, Uttara, Falguni, Pura, Falguni, Hasta, Chitra, Swati, Vishaka, Jeshta, Mula, Purashada, Uttarashada, Shravana, Dhanishta, Shatabisha, Uttarabhadra, Purabhadra, Revati. So all the 27 nakshatras, right, you have to pass through. If you don't get a guru in life, you will be in a normal sequence. That is, you will go from Ashwini, Bharani like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, up till 27. Then after 27, you will transcend to higher planets. Again, it is not guaranteed, only if you find a guru. Otherwise, so if you find a guru, what happens is, in the same life, for example, let's say you are Ashwini Nakshatra and you are interested in spirituality. You got a guru in life. So what happens in Ashwini Nakshatra's life is, he will become like a Revati. So the guru will awaken his Kundalini, and that Ashwini Nakshatra will act like Revati. Maybe in the age 50 of Ashwini, who found a guru, will act like Revati, and finally he or she will transcend, because the guru made that Ashwini Nakshatra like a Revati. Like how Yukteswar Giri made Yogananda being in I don't remember Yogananda's nakshatra. Maybe his Maga nakshatra, I guess. Yeah. So Yukteswar Giri, instead, even though Yogananda belonged to Maga nakshatra, he converted that mindset into mindset of Revati, like a spiritual nakshatra, and he was able to help Yogananda transcend. Similarly, if you find any guru, that guru will make you like a Revati, that is the last nakshatra, 27th nakshatra. Then you will be able to transcend easily. Like that's the same case with my friend also. He belonged to Vishaka nakshatra, and that may be in the middle range, that is from 11 to 20 or something, somewhere in that range. And his guru converted him to be like a Revati. Now he is acting like a Revati only. He is into spirituality and all that stuff. So the last 5 nakshatras, right, last 5, 6 nakshatras are more into spirituality. And those nakshatras, that is the nakshatra belonging to the Devaganas and nakshatra belonging to the Antya Nadi is less in the society in Kali Yuga. And the nakshatras belonging to Rakshasa Gana, nakshatras belonging to the Madhya Nadi and Adi Nadi is more in the society, due to which people are more animalistic in nature. People don't have that spiritual bent, and it's always about dopamine hunt. Like people are always behind dopamine hunt. When will I eat my next cake? When will I get my next sex? When will I next masturbate? When will I? So all that stuff. It's not about, now the thing is, it's not about when will I next meditate. In Satya Yoga, people will be thinking like, when will I next meditate? When will I next go to other planets? How will I transcend? How will my guru help me? So all that stuff will be going on inside the head of Satya Yoga people, because Devagana is more in numbers there. And yeah, as the yugas go by, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga, now people are animalistic in nature, and people who spread spirituality will be made fun of. So a lot of parodies, reels will be coming, and so these people will be made fun of, the Devagana people, because the Rakshasa Gana and Manusha Gana people will be thinking like, does it like do the other realms exist? Like they'll be skeptical, because they'll see those realms only through drugs like DMT, LSD, but they cannot go to those realms without the drugs. So if you want to go to those realms without the drugs, you should know how to meditate. So that's the thing. So yeah, I hope everyone will get converted and become like Revati before the era of cyberpunk arrives, before the era of technology outburst arrives. So whoever is interested, please learn Kundalini Sadhana and try to transcend as fast as possible, because the cyberpunk era is coming near, and after that there's no going back. All the chips will be fed inside your brain, and all your mental health issues will be cured artificially, and you'll be dependent on technology for your well-being. So I hope I have brought some light into your consciousness. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.